Sup people, keep playing Fire Sage and BLASE FLAMMA again. Um, the truth is, I thought the market was close today actually. I was not even gonna stream. So it was Friday and it was bank holiday actually on stocks. Let me see that if that's true. It's not. Okay, I don't know why. Well, doesn't matter. So I just hope price is gonna be a good day in terms of price action PA. Although I know that most of the times is not the case. Well, it's actually the case this last couple of weeks of these last months. But typically Fridays should be a day of you not trading. But hey, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna be someone to say to not to trade today. I mean, there's a setup that perfectly trade. But today is literally been very bearish. It continued from last day, but price was just bearish and bearish and bearish. And actually, I was gonna trade yesterday as well, off the camera when I won as well, but I didn't because at the end, well, of course, I'm not gonna do that. Be disappointed. But at that time, that if you can trade knowing that price certainly is gonna be in a certain direction, a certain bias, then trade. There's nothing wrong with it. Of course, if you do that every single time, then it would not be trading at all. It would be just be gambling. So okay. Okay, or do something. The truth is, you gotta grind. Um, my views could be low, but the truth is, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. At the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, actually, price gonna be it's looking like crazy, dude. It's not looking great. I think I'm gonna be trading later. I'm gonna be trading something and then let the price like run, and that's it. Because if price gonna be like this, then I'm gonna trade. That's it. There will be no reason for me. No setup, then get out. That's it. What I want to see is price doing another thing like here. Kind of respecting here again. Although it's kind of respecting it now, but I think a price will go 180, and then from there, like yesterday happened, like in here. I should have traded. But there's not even Confluences, man. It's not looking good. Pwah. It's not looking good. Great, but okay, it is what it is. Perfect. There's not even a fair value gap anymore. It's gonna 15 minutes. I have to go to the 30 minutes to just find a fair value gap FVG, man, and it's not happening. Well, there it is. I mean, the higher time frame of a Confluence better, because it's higher, it's more probable for price for the market to actually respect it. Although again, drawing the chart for me means nothing. I mean, the only reason why I do this is for my structure. Of course, I see as well bone profile and everything, as you know, if you know order flow. But BLASE order flow is nothing. It's just ICT concepts in a better way. I mean, well, again, I will say it again. As always said, trade whatever you want, man. If you're gonna be a scalper, perfect. If you're gonna be a swing, perfect. That's not a strategy. That's a type of trader. But again, whatever you do, man, whatever strategy, as long as you're profitable, as long as you make payout, as long as you keep scaling your live accounts, then perfect, man. So be it. All the times I make fun of trend line people, of pattern, I respect the grind, man. The fact that you're here trading, it's enough. So there's gonna be no setup. Maybe it's gonna be 1 hour here waiting around and see what is this, dude. Okay, so as always, the last 10 minutes, price moves crazy, and it starts moving crazy again after this. Price respected very well, 180 actually. Well, kind of yeah, 180, and start dropping here and here again. Now accumulates. I would expect maybe price could just drop and continue to drop, or maybe some manipulation, where price could go back again to 180, and if it does, that will be my setup. But if it doesn't, it continues to go down, and that will be it. I mean, look at this. Price already respecting CRTH, so I'm looking for the next candle. It's gonna be like this, and what was that? And price could just go to 122 or 120. So it's literally looking like yesterday's setup, as always. It's always the exact same thing, man. It's a pattern. Once you see a pattern in trading, but not pattern trading, that's a different thing. That's when you know that you're already doing some progress. When you see the exact same setups, when you see the exact same things, for example, for me, rejectance, acceptance, boom profile, and that's it. Well, let me go for this. So I'm just waiting for price to get back. If it doesn't get back to 180, I'm not trading, and that's it. I'm not. But the truth is, I think that price could go again and pass all this high liquidity, as it did yesterday. Or there are times that it just goes to 180, or 180 will be this price, or even click closer to it, and I will be entering, and that's it. As I should yesterday. But look at this manipulation. If there was manipulation, then well, it tells me a lot about price action today, PA. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit of what I'm gonna do now from since this day. I know I've been posting more a lot nowadays. The truth is, I want more engagement. That's it. But one thing I want to do more, even after what I'm doing. For example, I'm doing a trade, so basically I'm just posting the stream or the video on a YouTube, and then the fast video of 2 minutes, so that people can see what actually happened on the stream or on the moment I trade. After that, I post my kind of conclusion or a little bit of analysis what happened in less than a minute to show people what I did as well, and then I'm gonna do a recap. All those kind of the same thing as the VA I made. This one is with the chart as well, with my Mac, and that's it. Okay, so I'm waiting for this accumulation to end. I think the next occasion that could be happening either 5 minutes and then 15 minutes at 65. That's a good price to buy or to sell. For me, it will be 70 around this, 75, and then next 180. So this will be my main things. Again, I don't expect price to go back to kind of go back to these prices, since well, it could, but I think it's not. And then the 180. But if it does, I'm gonna wait for this. This could be my price entries. If it actually does, but price could just go back as well and here and respect it. Look at this gap. Of course, price gonna fail this. Look at this. There's no structure, man. There's literally no structure. Just went up and that's it. That's everything here. That's why price is going so fast. But this could be your entry as well, you know, from this to kind of go, you know. But again, my structure will be this. If price could get, but if it doesn't, then maybe I'm going to short and that's it. But it will not be the most optimal entry, as always say. The reason why I use optimal is because for stop loss as well, and the spread is going to eat a lot of your trade. And as well, because when price, let's say you enter here, right? Price will always do a retracement, it will always make a pullback, and there are times that price just goes back to entry, or other times it goes even higher. And let's say your stop loss is around these levels, or like mine are tight, to keep control of my risk management. My stop loss are not high, they're literally not high. That's why the entry is so important. And I force myself to have good entries, because that's all about trading, man. Have good setups and have a good entry and then a good exit. My problems again are entries and setups. I could have the bias, but that times that because I want more, I want more price to like kind of go into a certain direction. Then I always missed out the perfect entry, but it is what it is, people. That's why perfectionism is not good. But it is what it is. Okay. Oops. No. I don't want to do that. But again, trailing stop is good as well. I think I'm gonna do one day, showing the stream what would happen if I didn't trail. If I didn't put TP. For me again, I would like to trail TP. One day. That's it. Okay, so price not looking is gonna go back to it. 65 as well could have been a good level, as I told you, but again, for me, But since price is actually looking like this, well, I don't know, it's kind of looking bad. Again, this is good. This like 30 minutes movement from price on my time zone, it's actually kind of good. Well, now 20 minutes I would say. But I don't like this. So you have the imbalance, price balancing. This is not rebalance. Yeah, it's actually a rebalance. So what I want to do is, if price goes up, then I'm gonna be waiting for price to come even a little bit higher. If it goes down, then maybe the solution to this is just to short. And I think it's gonna short. I think it's gonna be bearish. Okay, so I'm gonna point my some alerts. It's gonna be perfect, and here as well. Since I'm not always looking at the chart, that's why if you see my eyes moving around or my cursor moving around as well, it's not okay. Downsides, okay. I mean, should I short now? I mean, what would the entry be? Like this, stop loss around this level. It's not bad to think about it, but come on, man. Kind of. I know how this one plays. I have two options. Price goes lowers and it lowers and that's it, or it starts to ping pong around these levels, and that could be a certain level. So I'm not gonna trade this. I'm just gonna wait for price to keep pushing a little bit, and that's it. I'm at 30 already, and look at this price movement, man. If this is 30, wow. But look at this. 65 would have been great. No, would have been great. This is 60. 60 as well. If I had a limit at 60, how much would it be my stop loss around? The 60, right? My stop loss, it'll be around $6. Around 30. It would not be that bad. Okay, that's the push I want to see, I think it's going to be a retracement back to 60 again, respecting a bit, and then boom, going back, Or it's going to go back to this, which is going to be... Well, let's always wait, since there's always pullbacks. there's always gonna be a pullback, whether you like it or not, and most of the time it's gonna go back to your entry. It's gonna look like it's gonna reverse, but then it's gonna continue with this, with the bias. But for me now, it's good since I didn't enter yet. I just had it prepared. But if this goes up a little bit and it starts to ping pong, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it. Seeing that, and literally from this. For me, for example, look at this price, 1 to 80. Okay. When you see price moving up, when you see kind of this movement, let's say you don't see let's put a scenario that you were here, okay, at this price. You see price moving this way after this movement, and you feel like, okay, bullish setup, a bullish bias, some pullback, price expected almost 65, perfect, it did, and now it's back up here. You don't think of going higher, you don't think of going lower. I mean, it's a bullish, right? But again, that's why you need to look at a high time frame. Most of the times on a lower time frame, and seeing this, it will blow your mind and will be thinking, why were you short? Well, structure. Price expected once already on a 1 minute, and then we do again, we do twice. So you have your limit at 180 always, and maybe a stop loss are always above, you know. Or you will be careful, and if you see this, maybe you don't have a limit because if you're not, you don't feel sure. So you want to wait for a confirmation of price actually reversing, and then you could enter from this candle maybe. But of course, it will be perfect if you enter perfectly at 180, you know. That's why limits are actually goated. It's actually the method to trade. It's always better. First for the spread, minimum spread. What is this? Okay, so now it's going back. It was just a pullback. That's it. 65 is actually closer to, so I won't be mad if price could go to it. But it's kind of going back now, so I'm just gonna wait. That's it. I'll have another one. 161. I'll have it on 160. That's it. If it breaks down again, this could have been the entry actually. That's 63, 62.50 maybe. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm shorting. That was a confirmation. Maybe I should have entered a little bit. Waited a little bit, you know. 58. So I'm gonna have price a little bit higher. Again, it's not the most optimal again, but it is what it is, you know. I gotta take this. And that's it. I'm gonna let it play. That's it. Okay. If you see me not talking, I'm doing something else, so. Oh, what a glitch. Okay, so again, comment. Even if you see it from YouTube, man, you can comment as well. Ask me for my strategy, mentorship, or anything else. And as well, if you're not trading gold, which is gonna be Xiao USD, you could be trading Nasdaq maybe. Most of it's more. I mean, if you don't trade gold, I'm assuming, of course, you are trading Nasdaq, SP, or maybe any pair of forex. I mean, obviously we're gonna trade options as well. I mean, options. Only a few people I met in my life that trade options, and as well in social media. 90% of traders are future traders from Nasdaq. We're talking about as well prop firms, not live, or they're trading just gold as well. For me, gold and Nasdaq are the kings of volatility. That's why a lot of people trade them. But if you're gonna go swing, I mean, forex is king for it. Gold as well is good for swing. Nasdaq is good in intra because it's so volatile that you can make a lot of bands in a couple minutes. That's why a lot of people like it. I mean, if you don't wait so much, so time, I understand you go for Nasdaq, but again, you know, depends on which type are you. If you say you're patient, you want to wait, although you have to be patient trading every pair. I mean, this is not get rich quick. It takes time. People say, oh, I'm gonna be rich. I mean, if you have a lot of capital, yeah, you can. Then it will be not bad for you. It won't cost you anything to risk it. But a lot of people's actually that went from zero to having a lot. They went from working 2 jobs, 3 jobs that they hated as well, from 9 to 5, you know, and grinding their asses off. So that's actually respectable, dude. At the end of the day, you gotta earn yourself. You know, you gotta put food in your table, in your plates. So okay, so let me see price. Okay, some nice pullback now, correction. I'm gonna wait actually what happens here. I want to see it go to 160 as well and respect it again and go down. That way more confirmation. But again, you know, always price coming here and everything. After accumulation, it's kind of normal that price starts doing structure. But later, close to 4, if it is bearish, it should start to go down, down, and down. Again, my entry could have been perfectly when I was at 65. I told you to enter there. I will be perfect ready. Look at this now. It'll be perfect, beautiful. But again, since I was streaming here, I saw this already, and it was my opportunity to trade. I couldn't catch this movement. It would have been great to catch it at 180 or even at this candles here, or even to 170. You know, it would have been great. But it is what it is, people. At least if you missed it, make sure to not miss the next one. Okay, let me do this. Okay, now I start to move. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let me see. Okay, price now going down. I want to go with when it comes to 10. I'm gonna be, you know, moving my price to 10, and that's it. But let's say if I move it now here, it wouldn't make sense, you know. I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait for maybe a little pullback and then going down. But I want to see all this filled. I'm gonna be careful as well with this one. It's gonna be 50, close to 50. No. But since price is gonna keep pushing, perfect. Okay, how can I copy this? Perfect. Oh. Okay, now it's a pullback. Let me see how much it actually takes. Kind of big pullback, you know. Yeah, but again, our price as well to make the entry. I mean, it was 160. Now it should be 160. 155. Okay, and 57.50, right? Yeah, that was as well on our levels. I quit these entries. I want to take this ones. I want to be putting right 55, 57.50 could be great. Like this, perfect. You know, kind of pullbacks, you know. Okay, retracing a little bit. Again, I'm not going to break even if at least it's not going to 10. Although it will be great to win at least 5 rather than losing 5, but you can always look for more, you know. Okay, it's going up. Wow. Let me see one message. Okay, I'll go for the next one. And also the thing as well, I have one thought, and which is actually the best country to trade in, based on time frame, time zone, and based on tax. Because for example, in Europe, the good thing is that if you're gonna trade New York, you would trade past 3, like 3:30, and most of our schools are in the morning, so you know. But of course, you go to school afternoon in Europe because there are times you have to go to afternoon, then that sucks. Because in 3:30, you'll be in school. The problem is in America, the truth is, in the United States, man, you have to trade New York on 9:30, so you're kind of in school, you know. Wake up, you're in school, maybe you're in English class, math class, and then you're taking trades on the back of the class, man. That's a different feeling, you know. But for example, for me, I used to trade at school as well. When I was trading fundeds at that time, it was like last year, yeah. I was actually one of the first time I actually traded fundeds, and I was trading at London session for gold. Then I switched it to Nasdaq a little bit, Nasdaq 100, of course, the CFD, not the future one, because I was trading prop firm as well. Although I still trade fundeds, it's a different thing, but now I passed them. That's a good thing. But I used to trade that as well in the past. But again, I have a question, you know, which one is better? At the same time, depending as well in which state you live in the United States, you know, it's not the same living in the East Coast than the West Coast, you know. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, put this one here. Okay, so price kind of bouncing, is not looking good. Let me see what happens if price gonna go, you know, here. Actually, maybe trailed. Could have, but I'm gonna see price now. If see at 4, if something happens, it goes below. I'll love to see that, you know. But it is what it is as well. Okay, going back to 180, man. This is kind of looking. I don't know what to say about this one. It's 160 as well. Okay, that one not looking good. But well, it is what it is. I mean, if price keeps bouncing back, that's why the entry is so important as well, you know. But typically now, close to 4 is normal for price, you know, after New York session, before New York Open, it's normal for this to accumulate. Now it's going to be a 4, it's normal for this to accumulate. But it should be looking down now, crazy, you know. Moving crazy with big movements, and then trail. For example, if it gets past to 8, if it does, I hope so, and I know it will, and it must. If it does, I'm going to trail to 5. But you know, I want to be that aggressive, because at the end, of course, if you trail out here, yeah, you're in 5. But if you waited for this movement and then the next one, you always kind of, you know, it's like, if you just waited. That's why it's more to wait. Of course, there are times that it is good actually to trail, because price kind of reverse at price you don't even expect. But I mean, it'd be great if price could just continue to keep going lower. Okay, some leads done. Oh wait, the phone number. Okay. Oh, what's happening, man? Now. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, like this. Okay, now she go lower unless we respect this, but she starts to push lower, you know? Perfect. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted. Wait a minute, 1 sec. Okay, so now it's close to 6. Let me see. Let's see if it actually passed 6. Perfect. Should not go to 7, or you know, between 5 and 7, kind of moving around those prices, and then again continue. What is this? What? Perfect. So done the work. Oh, I'm gonna wait for noise, and that's it. Okay, 7 now. Get this one out. Okay. This is a very good price, and I'm gonna place there you go as well. You know, but if you go back to 10, it'll be great. If you go back, I mean go to 10, and then I'll go to 8. But I want to be that aggressive, because if I go now to 7, I mean you just saw how it went back to it, you know. So I want to keep it steady, keep it chill, keep it calm, keep price moving, and at least I want to make good money today in terms of making at least, you know. Let me see how this one reacts. If it reacts price, I mean, where's the next one? Because being that aggressive, for example, at this price, it's 79.91. I go to 8. It's gonna be complicated like that one, but hey. Okay, could go back. Okay, I wanted to close beyond this 47 and then 45. Now I'm gonna keep going and going. Now I want price to go to like 15. If it doesn't close right now because I trailed. but it should kind of make a pullback, and then we're back. I mean, this is 50. This is 50 beyond here. So that's why it's complicated. I mean, 50 should react to it and then go back, continue to go back. But I don't know. I'm just gonna let play as well. Okay. Okay, he's looking to go back. Maybe. I'm careful with this one. Okay, going back to 8. Let me see how this one plays. 193 again. Just kind of pushing around. Let me see if it actually takes me out or not. It could. It does. Okay, so that was it. Could have won 11 easily, but 84 now. And I'm gonna respect it, right? When it went to 50. I could have made more, $11 easily, but you know, when it is at this price, you just want to keep moving. You know, you want to keep a secure on list, secure 8. Look at that. So respected 48. It was the level of my DSTV as well. So it's kind of now I think it's gonna respect this one as well, or maybe equilibrium, since as well I have level equilibrium. But not about entry. Now what I expect is maybe price to accumulate a little bit more, or to continue to push higher, maybe respect 55 again, and then finally then continue to go back. Okay. I mean, it's kind of predictable this time. Okay, not bad at the end. It is what it is. But look at this entry, man. Look at how much could I have won. If I just enter from 65, that would be at least 15 easy. I could have made easily. But I could have made. I made 822. Let me see if I saw 822 or not 7 point something. Since you know with the spread and slippage. In this case, with the slippage, the spread has not been bad actually. It's been actually good. The spread is good when price not moving. You know, when there's an accumulation as well. That's a good moment to enter because the spread is good. But when it's price moving so crazy, the spread is not good, man. It puts you in a place where you don't want to be. Okay, 84. Yeah, that's gonna be one. Okay, 814. Well, of course, with the slippage a little bit. 93 pips in 20 minutes. That's a good thing. I know I'm gonna make more, and always, oh, I made 10, I could have made 30, I made 15, I could have made 50, you know, it's always like that because of trail. But at the end, I told you, man. For example, one mistake I avoided, for example, today is this. When I saw this movement after this, you want a quick and trail close or fast because you say, oh, I want to secure 5. Yeah, I mean, but let it play, you know, like this one as well. Now it's gonna continue to go down. And for example, it went a little bit up and you feel like, oh, but it never went to drawdown at that point. And then the next things, it moved. But I mean, for a Friday, it's not a bad price action. So quick secure and that's it. Now back to 84, 85, let me see. 84, okay, not bad, 84. Okay, so I just need like 16. Okay, so I'm doing a Notion, and later I'm gonna do a recap and just post it and make some content. Dude, the TQ community is crazy, man. I mean, if you're watching the videos, man, Baby Trader started all, man. She was wearing a bikini, and then I saw like Doji, and I even saw one naked, man. What is happening, man? The trading community is the best community I ever been. It's actually nuts. But come on, dude, what is this? You'll find every single people, every single type. You will find people that feels like that they feel like they're in a Wall Street movie, They will find the quants they're just larping about. They just found Claude, and they have indicators in TradingView. They're not quants, but although respect for that grind on a grind, you literally will find any single person, man. There's literally every single type. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, so price accumulating a little bit again. I mean, it's Friday, so it's kind of normal for price to accumulate. So like continuously, you know, like this accumulation, then some accumulation as well, and then now kind of looking at the accumulation. It's kind of normal. I mean, it's Friday, and the thing with gold, as I always say, the times that depending on the time frame, is not always continuing with continuation. For example, in Nasdaq, it just goes down, goes up quickly. But the problem with Nasdaq as well is that it accumulates a lot. So, but again, look at this. I was looking for price to go to 23, although maybe I would held it to 120. But gold has been so short. I mean, but again, CRTH as well with my structure. Price went to CRTH, went down a little bit. I entered from this. What was this price? I don't understand what was this price. Oh no, this was it was a trigger. Okay, let me take it. Yeah, delete my alert. Perfect. And now price should be going lower. Now it's gonna go lower. So what expected? 53.20, close to 54, and look at now going it higher. Okay, so let me do my notion. That's it. It's continuing. It's gonna keep continuing, man. I'm not gonna try it again. I'm not. For example, for me to enter again will be, if I enter from here, I will enter at 65, maybe 65 again. And our entry would be 60 as well, and then now 55. You know, continues like that until 120. Or you could just make multi trades, open different trades at the same time. That wouldn't be bad neither, you know. I just want to see price pushing down, down and down and down and down and down. That's it. Push down. Come on. Yeah, perfect. Now it does. But again, with this pullbacks, it did it twice. Now it's gonna move again a little bit, maybe at this price for 42. Go back a little bit again and maybe continue like that. Or it could be the final and just go, you know, slide down. Okay, we'll do this. Perfect. Oh wow, dude, another week. Another week when I'm positive. It's been 3 weeks already. Winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. So I think I could close this June as my positive week month. With a lower capital, of course. But again, how can you trade large capitals if you can even manage to? And that's biblical, man. That's biblical. You need to in order to like win more, you gotta learn to lose. Gotta learn to lose a lot, small, and then lose a lot, and then win small, and then win a lot. You know, I mean, it's like a snowball, like compound interest. You gotta start winning, winning, and winning, and winning, and then by the end of the day, you're gonna realize how far you actually achieve. And the more you go, I mean, go down like a snowball, but in this case, you go up. It gets so big, you know. So that's why it's important to be consistent with it, and that's it. The good thing with businesses and more with trading is that at the end, as long as you don't quit and you keep pushing, of course, complicated, and there will be seasons where you feel like nothing is working out. You keep flaming evils after challenges and after challenges. Maybe you flame at phase 1, and then you buy another one, and then you go to phase 2 and you flame it as well. Then you buy another one and you flame fund it, and then when you're about to get a payout, you flame it again. So it's like consistent, but you know, you see the progress. It's a good thing. The problem would be when you don't see progress. If you didn't see progress in it, then for me, trading strategy would be a one thing, but 90% of the time, 99% of the time, just your mindset. For example, for me, this strategy is good. I mean, for me, I look at the high time frames and that's it. I look at my structure, look at this, and then my entries could be a 5, 3, 1 minute, and that's it. But again, for me, one of the things I've always struggled with is the entry. I mean, who doesn't, right? But entries are always complicated to figure out, man, because you've always kind of wait a little bit, and then when you wait a little bit, price just move into a direction, goes to your TP, and you didn't enter, or your limit so tight with your stop loss, and it feels like, oh, If I only made my stop loss kind of wide, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, I could have easily won the other trades, but I got stopped out early, so that's why I couldn't win. The entry is always one of the biggest headaches I always had. Not the bias, I mean. I always, now at this point, it's just knowing where price is going, and that's it. But for me, for example, let's say you're doing a challenge. You cannot be in a challenge for long of more than 1 week. I mean, the truth is not. I understand that you want to be disciplined on challenges, but again, I've learned from people who have payouts, who have made a lot of money from live accounts, and not just people I know, connect, directly, as well from people on social media, and people go for live to literally go for live. It may be low account like me. I'm a challenger, but from fundeds, man. I'm not saying to gamble your fundeds, and go all in, but that's times you have to do that when you're about to lose. But fundeds, you have to all in. Although of course you pay for fundeds, I mean, but I don't know. So okay, let me do this first. I'll put it multi-choice, but again, I mean, it's kind of Friday. It's kind of looking moving slow, but it's moving, But that's a good thing, still. Where is when I can add a property? I think here. No. Oh no, select. Yeah. It should be. Change that multi-site. Perfect. Now. Perfect. Good. So let me see how this will goes, and I'm gonna be ending the stream at four and a half, and then I'll post you 3 videos on all my social media. So always watch it, man. I got threads. I got YouTube as well, shorts, and of course, if you miss the stream, you can watch it at Kick or in Twitch or in YouTube. The full video is actually the same thing, and you can as well. Okay, Martaco Macho. Hey man, any money moves. Watch the YouTube stream name. Always BLASE FLAMMA, man. Appreciate that. Habitual setter shall D1QH8B5 at this bots. But again, appreciate it. Every viewer stream, ball. Dude, I've been listening. I've been watching this page for a long time since I started streaming. And I actually went once only. I mean, bots for the moment, no. I want to build a community, where people actually recognize me and say, okay, you're a BLASE FLAMMA. I know what you do. You're an entrepreneur. You're a businessman. You do stuff. You do software. You do this. You do that. I want to be known like that, But viewers, man, with bots, nah, that's not good. I wouldn't like that. Okay, so yeah, watch me in BLASE FLAMMA. That's my stream on YouTube as well. The same in Twitch, the same thing. I mean, you have as well in the bio. On every single social media, you will see me. I mean, it's connected. So where I was. Yeah, at 4:30, I'm closing the stream. Entry, short, sell. But again, for example, for my entries, when a sell limit, I actually love to enter from sell limits, but there are times that I wait always for that retracement. For example, let's say I was in this price, right? I will have my 180, but guess what? When I see this, that times that I feel like, okay, I gotta be careful with that one, because if I don't, and it could go higher, whatever, right? But what if it doesn't? That's why. So for example, I would have my limit here in case I didn't activate it, and I'll wait for price to go back. Guess what? It doesn't. So, well, now then you will enter and that's it. The thing is, if you wait too long, instead of entering at these prices or at these prices, you could be entering, for example, at this prices, which is not bad, but you kind of missed a lot of movement, So, but again, another good analysis, good setup, good plan, good bias. That's what matters in the long term. Always think of trading not as numbers, but a long term discipline and analysis. Of course, revenue matters, capital matters. Of course, I mean, at the end, you gotta make money. It's a business. But if you treat it that way, in a way of Oh, it was 4. You know, we're just making quick money. You're gonna lose a lot of money. I'm assured of that, man. I'm full aware of that. And I know that because I've been there. I wanna make a lot of money, quick money, and guess what happened there? What a beautiful movement. Okay, now price is moving. Gonna make a lot of money. You know what? I'm shorting again. Not the best entry, but hey, it is what it is. And that's it. Close to 4. I mean, I would like to close it to 4. Okay, that was bad entry. I should have waited there. If I lose, it's gonna be on me, you know. But it is what it is. So enter at these prices. Oh, so I know I should. Someone's gonna trade, but I saw it so obvious in terms of that I actually wanted to do, and for that I lost half of the profit I made today. I'm gonna be at 80 now, or even less. Okay, let's how this one play. Oh, this one is heating up already, man. Okay, apologies for that. I just had my Mac. Oh. Yeah, there was that movement for me. Maybe at least I should enter at 50 again if it went back, or at least to 40. You know, when I enter at 45, which is of course a level it's gonna respect. But if even if I entered, for example, 47.50, would be great already. But I still believe I can go down. You know, since again pullbacks and pullbacks and pullbacks. Okay. I would say it. No. Okay, let me see if I actually go back to profit after this. I'm gonna enter at 47.50 as always. You know, half from 50 and 45. I knew it. I should expect a pullback as always, but I just want to see price going to profit and see if I can win 20 today, or even at least back to at least 10, or even 8 to at least win 16 in 2 trades. Although I could have won it in 1 trade from this if I just let it play, as always, as always. But the good thing is at least I make profit. You know, it's better to make something than losing. But of course, I believe that. Okay, come on. I want this to be some kind of respecting zone. I want to see price going below this as it did here. Let me put mine again. 47.50. Let me see if I found it. Yeah, like this. And then 45 as well, which is my entry. These are just levels I think a price could actually pull. What was that? What was that sound, dude? Okay, playing around and ping-ponging around. Ping-pong maxing now. Ping-ponging around these prices. I'm gonna see if it actually goes lower, and that's it. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I know I said I should close it at 30, but now I just want to see price at least going down. At least going, you know, for example, for me to go break even, I will have to see price going to 6 for me to go to 77. Oh, I don't know why. I couldn't name the number, man. But for example, for me to move this price, can I move it here? Okay, perfect. I will need to price to go, like for example, this would be 6 or 5 or whatever it is. I had to go at least to 8 for me to move at 4 or at 5 to secure profit, you know. Okay, to 1 now. No more pullbacks. I mean, you're done already enough pullbacks for the day. I can just go straight to my TP and that's it. It'll be great. Now that I did this, let me do another DSTV. I know it's gonna be confusing as always. So much lines, you know. I understand that. But again, I'm doing this for analysis, man. And as long as I understand it, then that's enough. So went to 1. Yeah, we're going lower, and the good thing is kind of going lower now. All this kind of doing pullbacks again. 45, spraying around. I just wanted to go lower, and that's it. Oh, it's pushing a little bit. Let me see how this pullback goes. But come on, man. How am I supposed to trade at 1? I'm not gonna trade at 1. It's kind of slow, right? I'm gonna do the journal of the other one. Okay, pushing now. That was a bad entry. That was a bad actual trade. I paid it and that's it. Okay, going to 3 now. Oh man, it sucks. But you see if I enter at least at 470, 47.50, at least I got at least a good entry. Or if I enter again from here, from equilibrium, from half level. But it is what it is. It's going on. Yeah. Well, people, that's why you don't do a trade. If you already won, that's it, you know. But of course, this time I wanted to make more money. I was kind of sure that price would actually continue to go down. But again, I pulled back and price could actually reverse at this price, which is going to be 145, which is kind of reasonable price to reverse. But that's it. It's going to be the last one. I mean, I'm not going to make more. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Going close to it. Okay, let's see if I respect that and that's it. It continues to go lower. Yeah, well, I would like to see that. Okay. Oh. It's playing a lot at that price. Great chill song. Okay. That was just a pullback. Let's continue to push again. Let me see if I actually can go lower. Okay, so I think it's gonna be like this finally. I stop playing my emotions. I just said what I had to do at the end. You don't trade again if you win. One setup, one trade, and that's it. That's enough. But at least it would profit. Could have been more, of course. But you know, oh, dropping a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I was playing too much around 2 and 3. Okay, I enjoy that. This accumulation is kind of looking weird. Okay. Pay the price. Let me see how much. 79. Oh, that sucks, man. Okay, so price can actually reverse at. Okay, so 1 loss and 1 win. My mistake, the entry. And at least if I close to 1, it'll be perfect, but hey, it is what it is. How much did I lose now? I mean, I want to know. Almost to 5, but it is what it is. 493, okay. Okay, so I'm closing the journal. Closing the stream, people. I'll see you on Monday. That should have been a good day. I don't matter for me to lose at the end. It's part of it. It is what it is. I think I'll. Let me see how much I actually end up winning profit total. So 321. Oh, that sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so people, I'll see you on Monday. Remember, if you're willing to flame, you must blaze. God bless people at the end. All glory to God. It is what it is. I win, I lost, but still profit. That's what matters. So, not matter at all. See you.